Hi, joining me again is Marsha Gliha. She's an artist in Vernon, Connecticut, and we interviewed her. We learned a lot about her life story and her background, and now what we're doing is we're going to share a bit about each painting. There are about 20 paintings in this collection, which Marsha is calling City of Light, Past, Present, and Me. So we're on painting number 2. We covered painting number 1 in the main interview. So Marsha, we have this beautiful painting, colorful painting right here. Can you unpack the details and the genesis of this painting?
Of course. It's called La Solitude, or The Solitude in English. And it is again in the Latin Quarter, actually Saint-Germain-des-Prés, which is a major boulevard in Paris, one of my favorite places to spend my time. And it happened to be in the middle of January, which was an extremely cold day. There was some snow, which doesn't always happen in Paris. And I was enjoying, this is myself here with the umbrella, and I was enjoying a beautiful evening in a very cold and chilly Paris evening. And again, a lot of the colors here depict the French Impressionist spirit that I have, and what is left with me, the bold colors, spontaneous brush strokes. So you're capturing a feeling or an emotion that I felt on that particular evening, and that's typical of Expressionism.
Now, we've talked about Paris and France being very artistically expressive. I'm curious, I've never been to Paris, but I'm curious, in general, is it a colorful city? If you were a tourist walking around, are splashes of color prevalent?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as much of Europe is in general, but I would say Paris, as it's called the City of Light, is always has luminous lighting, even in the evening. It's full of lights, and this was one of the attractions this particular city had for me. It's very vibrant, vivacious. It's full of life, and for me, it's extremely inspiring. And it was even on this extremely cold January evening, which I must say, they keep all of their Christmas ornaments up till the end of January, and I find that to be really refreshing and just very joyous. So this was a particular night that I was alone and with my thoughts and reflections in my favorite city in the world, and with many stories and years to think about in this particular evening. To me, it was heartfelt.
It's interesting. You're based in Vernon, Connecticut, and what caught my eye here, which may be a little comical to you, is the red umbrella.
Yes.
Hartford is known as the insurance capital of the world, and there's a particular insurance company that has a red umbrella as their major branding.
Oh,
right here in Hartford.
I wasn't aware of that. But.
So I'm curious, are red umbrellas common in Europe?
Oh, that's an interesting question again, because I have an umbrella fetish or obsession, and there's a particular very, very small boutique, and I'm so sorry I don't have the name on the top of my head. I wish I did. They're specialists in umbrellas, and every time, well, not every, but almost maybe every 2 or 3 times I go, I do purchase umbrellas there. They specialize in umbrellas and canes, and actually, if something happens to the umbrella, they do repair it and they'll send it to you. So the umbrellas alone is as if you were in a museum or gallery. They have all different, unbelievable colors, shapes, sizes, and patterns with lace, with ruffles, it's incredible. So I'm very much attracted to red, especially in the winter months. So that was one of my choices.
And is this a sign?
It was a, yes, it was I don't remember exactly what it was, but they do a lot of advertising in Europe on signboards.
Very nice.
Thank you. Yes, it was a wonderful evening.
So if someone were interested in learning more about this painting, how do they contact you?
MGlihaArtistinOils.com.